It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and this time around the neighborhood's down in Frisco, Texas. If you're ready to go Loco, you're in the right place. It's the Coconuts' first ever home game, and boy, oh boy, last night was a treat against the Texas Tailgaters. We had showdowns, we had a golden batter home run, and excitement was radiating throughout the place. Now, it's time for salt water and sand in Frisco, Texas, as for the first time in team history, Loco Beach gears up as the home squad. I'm AJ Switek, the voice of the vibes, alongside Brett Loftus, and he is ready. I mean, you can see the smile on his face. Last night was something special, Brett.
This is the most special banana ball game I was ever a part of, and that's not a euphemism, that's not a hyperbole, that's quite literally what it was. Golden batter Kyle Martin, which we'll look at later here in the pre-show. Showdown win for the Texas Tailgaters at the stadium here in Frisco, Texas, where the Tailgaters won their first ever game in the Lone Star State. It was a special night, but now it's a special day. The Tailgaters, while this is still a headliner, the home team on the scoreboard last night, the away team today, your boys in the teal and orange, the home team on the scoreboard today, makes it very special. Very special for that skipper yours too, Mark Crocco.
It is. Let's take a look at what it's going to take to go Loco at the beach. It's all about honor and love. Those are called Crocco-isms because at the start of every day, he reminds his guys, you keep honor and love at the front of your brain, everything else is going to figure itself out. We've touched on it. It's the debut at home for Loco Beach, and battle-tested. They went 2,026 years without a loss. Last night, the first. We'll see how this group battles back. Mark Crocco said he thought it was good that they got that punch in the face because he wants to see how they retaliate.
Yeah, a 4-3 win for the Tailgaters in a game where when you're talking not points, which the final, again, 4-3, Tailgaters victorious, you're talking runs. Man, a lot more runs, a lot more hits for the Coconuts last night. I mean, they got banana ball. Follow these Crocco-isms. I think they'll be A-OK today, and like we said, they're the home team. It is so advantageous in our great sport of banana ball to be that home team. I'll tell you what, AJ Switek, I like their chances here today. The boys in blue and orange are really going to have to gator up to win this one.
9,000 of our closest friends and family here at Loco Beach at Riders Field, ready to feel the electricity and catch a wave. We're going to do that ourselves and catch you on the other side of the break.
Now making his way out of the third base dugout in the biggest cowboy hat, both sides of the Mississippi, the only one to make it to the top of the stairway to heaven, it's Caden Big Hat Bowler. And now, approaching out of the first base dugout, the most shredded man to ever shred the guitar, well known in your local guitar center, it's Trey, Mr. Universe Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna let these guys go at it on the guitar, but it's gonna be up to you, the fans, to decide who wins this riff. Vincent Chapman will get us going. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, last night we had a thriller in the Lone Star State, but for the first time, there were 4 Banana Ball broadcasts live all at the same time, and boy, oh boy, all across the country, Banana Ball is catching on, and for good reason. Last night, the Savannah Bananas took on the Firefighters back in Grayson Stadium, but here in Texas, it started with the Ant-Man out and right. Mark Crocco was loving it, and this is why they're called the Comeback Coconuts. You got your first band-caught foul ball in team history, down 1-0, make it a 1-1 game. Oh man, down 2-0, make it a 2-2 game. Down TA, turn him into Sabrina Carpenter, pull off the towel, put on the swim trunks, but at the end of the night, the Tailgaters, they got the last laugh.
Yeah, TA, man, they're able to draw a ball force sprint in the top of the ninth, put the Coconuts up by a score of 3-2. You're thinking, bottom of the ninth, C.J. Williams. Who do the Tailgaters call on? It's the man they call Kmart. Kyle Martin, 275 career professional home runs. Home run number 1 in Banana Ball. Tied us up at 3 apiece. One of the most electrifying moments. A golden batter, Yaya, to send us to showdown. It's C.J. Williams. It's Nick Lopez after a showdown shutdown from Reese Miller in the top half of round 1. In the bottom half, Mr. Leisure, cool as a cucumber, puts one in the right center field gap. Gideon Antel got on his horse, but not quite fast as Nick Lopez got on his. And for their first win of 2026, their first win in the Lone Star State of this big year, the Texas Tailgaters got it done 4-3 over the Loco Beach Coconuts in showdown. Kyle Martin, man, special ball player. Welcome to the action. Welcome to the Kmart show. He was our golden batter last night. He was our showman of the night, and for good reason. The biggest number I'm looking at, though, on this line score, A.J. Swiatek, trick plays. Only 3 trick plays last weekend from the Texas Tailgaters, plus 10 last night on that. 13 trick plays, 5 of those from Jordan Hussein. What a night we had at Riders Field last night.
We get to do it all again here today, but taking a look across Banana Ball, there was just absolute flair from top to bottom, starting with what Jake Skoll did out in Memphis.
This was insane. A walk-off home run from Skoll, the MVP, the Triple Crown winner, to the deepest part of the yard against Nick Wilson, the closer for the Clowns. And X gon' give it to you. And he did in those beautiful pink pinstripe jerseys for the boys in black and pink, the defending champs, win their first game of 2026. Crown that man. He's the MVP. Jake Skoll and the Party Animals 1-1. I mean, that's just a great ball game. The Clowns got the best of them at LSU, but last night the Animals, because of the MVP, able to win that ball game. I know Jet and Avery were happy watching at home. I know my main man Drake Tolbot lost his mind on that walk-off home run. Clowns 1-1, Party Animals 1-1, Coconuts 1-1, Tailgaters 1-1. But the only 2 other teams in this league who don't have a 1-1 record faced off in Savannah last night.
That they did, and the Bananas got the last laugh. Kyle Jackson is a guy who can kiss, he can get tricky, and he can swing bombs. 2 games for KJ in 2026, 2 showmans of the night. He got the crowd fired up early and often, and it was nothing but bananas from that point forward. That's a bad man on the mound. You know him, you love him. Danny Hosley came on, took the rubber, and stoned him with the strike 3 looking to secure the Bananas the win. They moved to 2-0. The Firefighters on the other side of the equation 0-2. Everyone else deadlocked in the middle. And Brett, I talked about it. Kyle Jackson has had some start to the season.
You know what they call him? He's pretty, but he's gritty. And KJ, man, he didn't do what he did last year just based off of looks. He's a good ball player, man. Walk-off home run, a sprint, and rose to the occasion. Yeah, that's what the showman graphic says. 11 trick plays for those Nanners last night in Savannah. A little BTA action. Like you said, they're 2-0. Firefighters 0-2. Firefighters, the home team at historic Grayson Stadium in that matchup today later on this afternoon.
Well, we've got matchups across the league today, but I've got my eyes on Loco Beach. I've got my eyes on the Coconuts and how they're going to respond to what went down here at Riders Field last night. Plenty of fans returning, plenty of new faces in the crowd, but Brett, you know, we're a decent ways into this now. There's been 1 fan caught foul ball. It was a Tailgaters fan who helped out Loco Beach. I'd love to see more of that tonight.
Shout out Randall, man. I would just love to see fans catch some more foul balls in general. I mean, F10 is my favorite thing to write down. Shout out Josh Chalefsky. I know he's watching inside the press box at Grayson Stadium right now. Want to see some more fan caught foul balls. Shall we set a little over-under on that today unofficially?
Sure.
I'll give it 1.5.
Oh, man, I've got faith in the fans. I'll take the over all day long.
Taking the over, all right. Some F10s. A.J. Swiatek almost fell out of the press box about 3 times last night trying to catch one. I got half over under A.J. Swiatek catches one today.
That wouldn't be my first time falling out of a press box. Would be my first time catching a foul ball. So you've got a lot of faith in me, Brett. If you're not familiar with this ballpark, it plays very friendly for the fans. The netting goes out both to right and left field, but it's not like what we saw in Tallahassee. Nowhere near the elevation. Really anything that squeaks over that mesh wall has a chance to be caught for an out, and we saw it just a night ago. Now here today, it is just about go time from Riders Field. Coconuts, Tailgaters on deck next.
Get on that horse, you better ride. We're here for a long time. ready to ride. Bam-a-lam. Get ready to ride. Bam-a-lam. Day worldwide. Wildin' out, fill my cup to the tip. Riding out to Atlantic City. Hard rock, yeah, we over here. 4, 3, 2, 1 for the win. That boy so solid. That's what happened when you come from the bottom. 3-0 fair. Paradise City, my big old booties is so pretty that I shake that thing. Work that thing. Rock that thing. Put your hands up. Let's say, whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam. Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam. Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam. Get ready to ride. Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam. Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam. Whoa, get ready, bam-a-lam. Get ready to ride. Bam-a-lam. Get ready to ride. Bam-a-lam. Ready worldwide. I love Tail 5 in the strip. Go ahead, girl, get loose, get lit. Go ahead, girl, get it in, get it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the win. That boy so solid. That's what happened when you come from the bottom. 305, Paradise City, where the girls got big old booties and so pretty that I shake that thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise in favor. Remove your caps and join us in honoring America with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Please welcome to the field, Tristan Robertson.
Oh, say, can you see
You're going to get an opportunity to leave a legacy that is going to last forever.
I said my goal is to turn banana ball into party animal ball.
This locker room right here is y'all's firehouse. So remember, when you put these jerseys on, who you represent.
We're the Texas Tailgaters! We're the Texas Tailgaters!
All are welcome. Come as you are. Welcome to the beach.
This jersey represents a history that was represented by players before us.
Jackie Bradley Jr. The door is already closed. And wow, what was Ben Dumbfell? Back up the middle. Hosley got him behind his back. Backflip. Handspring. Yes, sir. Jumping between the legs. Behind the back. Bunting. And he scored by a man. It's over. The Texas Tailgaters have won their first game in franchise history. Blue there. Deep left field. A rainmaker from Ashby Vining. Super Reed. Are you kidding me? And the Savannah Bananas will be the number 1 seed with the game on the line. That ball to Ballas. Gone. Dalton Cornett sends the Firefighters to the 2025 Banana Ball Tour Championship Final. Skull. Deep right center field. Jake Skull to right. Again. Bouncer to Swan. He goes between the legs. The Party Animals have won the first ever Banana Ball Tour Championship. This series has already generated a number of moments that will be in next year's hype video, and we're only one game into it. It's the 1-1 Loco Beach Coconuts holding host to the Texas Tailgaters in their home state, and we wouldn't want it any other way. It's time to go Loco. First ever home game for the Coconuts, and they're trotting out a very familiar look in the field to back up a guy who doesn't have that same familiarity. Everyone gets down and joins just in front of the plate. And Brett, let's take a look at that Loco Beach defense. You got Krem on the hill, first ever start in Banana Ball, but around him, it stays very consistent. The only difference from yesterday is Dalton Malden taking over at second base. Gideon Antle has shown that prowess time and time again in right field.
Yeah, I mean, you see Dalton Malden out there at second, has been the designated fielder really a lot through spring training, getting the start today. No designated fielder today for the Loco Beach Coconuts. Ashby Vining holding down the fort behind home plate. Well, I'm really looking forward to watching out in left field today's Tanner Allen. He's had a couple plays that he would tell you he should have made through the first couple of games. I think he's going to have a big game both out there in left and at the dish today.
Coming with a chip on his shoulder for sure after last night. Had a routine fly ball to left that just escaped his glove, turned into a 2-point swing. Former SEC Player of the Year looks to right the ship here and set sail. Austin Krizminski has quite the group behind him. This is a Loco Beach defense that secured the equalizer point in their first ever contest. And the native of Roswell, Georgia, says he's just fine letting the ball get hit into play. They're aware they're the home team for the first time, so they can't play for the equalizer. Krem, as they call him, is going to be pitching to contact. He's a guy who signed with the Cubs organization in 2021. He spent the past 2 seasons in yellow with the Savannah Bananas, and now he finds a new home at the beach.
Has not given up an earned run since July last year. I mean, this dude was lights out for the Savannah Bananas the last couple months. See that 3.72 ERA. Only one of 6 pitchers on tour who qualified with a sub-4 ERA. I mean, incredible stuff from Krem last year. I'm excited to watch Atlanta's own take the bump today.
Well, he's got a tall task. Texas's lineup came to play just a night ago, and very similar to what Mark Krako's crew did. Joe Mikulik with a very similar lineup to what he showed last night.
Yeah, you've seen the quad father get the start behind the plate today. Taj Porter, Jason Arndt getting his first start of the year due to the injury of Zach Watson last night. Tell you what, really good lineup. And I think AJ Swiatek, we're getting ready to do our staple here in Tailgater Country.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah,
Showtime.
Grills up in flames and it's showtime. Clock's a ticking and it's a beautiful Sunday for some banana ball. Travis Moon comes to the dish to face off against Austin Krizminski here in the finale of this 2-game stint between the squads. Brent's first offering, able to fill it up with some help from Ashby Vining. Home plate umpire today, Randy Voss, saw enough to call it a strike. No one spot, Moon battles it right back into the webbing. Krem quickly on top, 0-2. Now he's got some pitches to play with.
Good take there from Trav, man. Something he worked out a lot last year. He had 1 ball 4 sprint through the first 3 months of the year, had 7 last year in just the month of September. This is a dude who's going to be very patient. Right there, though. Got it.
Yeah, no ball 4 sprint for you, Travis Moon. Heard the moon landing was fake. That at-bat was very real. Krizminski starts off with a sword. Send him back to the dugout and grab a leisurely chair. Just another day in the office for number 22. He's dancing, he's feeling it, and it brings up Nick Lopez, who reached twice last night, once on a ball 4 sprint, once on a hit by pitch, and he starts off the exact same way as Moon by staring at a strike.
Lopey, an Ella fella, as he calls himself, a little Ella Langley hit by pitch celebration last night. So he jerked that one foul, man. Tell you what, big time from Lopey in showdowns. Obviously didn't record a hit, as you mentioned, reached twice. Big time in showdowns, that's why you give it to him in round 1, and he's able to win the ball game last night for the Tailgaters.
Got himself in a hole here to bring out the shovel and dig out of it. Able to do just that. Fishes it through the right side, clears Malden and Brewer. By the time Antle gets there, it is a single with 1 away.
And with the Tailgaters being the away team, man, you got to get on your horse early. You got to get the offense going. 1 out single there from Nick Lopez. Very big to start this ball game. And now a guy who can hit banana balls a really long way in Jordan Barth.
Barth takes high. It's a lefty-heavy lineup. Barth, that's right, had 19 home runs in 2025, playing in the Pioneer League. This one, shot out to left. Tanner Allen does it the routine way. Without a shirt on, he secures out number 2 for Krizminski.
Tell you one thing about TA, man. He loves going tarps off. He told me he added about 5 to 10 pounds of muscle in the offseason. He said, I wanted to be strong, I wanted to be lean, I wanted to look good when I came to banana ball. And then he does. That's why he can take his jersey off.
I'd say he checks all those boxes and more.
Our showman from last night, Kmart. Special game, man. Golden batter home run. Goes 2 for 3 otherwise. I mean, just a really good ball game from the 33-year-old native of Greenville, South Carolina.
Almost impossible to follow up a moment like that. Martin wanted the fences there. Came up well short.
What you got on these white breeches today with the floral look, man? You like that?
Big fan. First time Loco Beach has worn the white pants in action. Third down line didn't go around. So we got to be careful. There's some speed over at first. Sminsky aware of the situation, turns, hurls. He's in head first and safely.
Did Lopi pay you to say that? There's speed at first. Did he pay you to say that?
We weren't supposed to talk about that. Big swing and miss. Fills up the count. Hey, what happens off the air, that's between you and me, all right?
Krim thinks he's got some speed. I mean, hey, Lopi's not a bad runner by any means, but he's no Jason Arndt, who was our designated runner last night, I'll tell you that much.
He's off to the races in a full count. Two-hopper to Dalton Malden, and he's experienced straight through the legs. That'll do it for the top of the first. First trick play for Loco Beach of the day comes on the third out of the frame. We'll see their bats on the other side, but Malden steps right into the lineup, and that's where the experience comes in handy.
Yeah, Dalton Malden, man, he's as smooth as silk out there at second base. That's why you put him in the lineup, give him an opportunity to go out there, a trick play as well, and negating at least a point. Maybe the Coconuts can win the point here now in the home half as the bats are coming out. As my favorite promo, the world's slowest race, Garrett Lampert.
Frisco Banana Ball is all about speed, but what we got for you right now might be the exact opposite. We've got 9 babies ready to go because this is the world's slowest race. Frisco, we're all ready. Babies, on your mark, get set, go! And they're off to a blistering pace. You've never seen anybody move any faster. Lots of crying. Raylan staring down that finish line. Lila on her back, not an ideal racing position. Abraham's ready to go. Faith picks her head up. Head back down from Lizzie. We've got Franklin in a young grub costume, just one day after his announcement. Up comes the finish line, getting closer, yet they have not moved an inch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's anybody's game. There's still time to place your bets. Frisco, which baby you got? Somebody's got to want it. Find your mom, find your dad. We've got Lizzie up on all fours, and the finish line grows closer into the final stretch. Faith almost in a full handstand. Acrobatics in the middle of the race. Call it showboating. Who can it be? We've got to move, babies. You got to want it. Somebody make a move. The final stretch. Who's it going to be? Frisco, help these babies out. We got to get them moving. Come on. Here comes that finish line. Who's it gonna be? It's so close, but so far. What are we gonna do? Somebody go get that finish line. It's right there for the taking. Here we go. We're gonna count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The finish line makes its final approach. Someone's got to get it. Who's it going to be? He reaches across. It's Franklin in the grub.
It truly was the world's slowest race.
race.
And after moving a full foot, look who it is. It's Gator.
That's Baby Grub. That's Baby Grub. That's Grub the Gators. Little brother who just won the world's slowest race. And now all of Grub's best friends out in the field. Jordan Hussein, 5 trick plays last night highlighted in this 13 trick play defense. The battery, Taj Porter and Christian Davis, a couple of Southern University teammates in the battery day. CD, an all-star from a year ago, one of 3 for the Tailgaters.
Ben Parker swing to the first pitch to him. Jordan Hussein picks up right where he left off. Did he? No. Okay, Ben Parker able to hustle it out and flexes over at first. We get another look at it. Yeah, sorry. I know you had speed, Ben Parker. Didn't know you could move like that.
Here you see CD last year, again, an all-star, one of 3 for the Tailgaters. Bang, bang play over there at first. Maybe could even challenge that. I think it would have been worth challenging, but we'll wait for the official ruling whether that was a hit or a trick play missed. I would lean hit.
Just a night ago, Ben Parker, 3 for 4, added a double and a ribby. Likely 1 for 1 already today. Tanner Allen, this could be trouble. Good diving spot from Moon, gets it over to Sunshine, and the fielder's choice helps Tailgaters to their first out of the ball game. You know, the designated fielder is such an interesting position in this sport, and there's none more interesting than Jonathan Sunshine Looters, who's playing on the cold corner. You'll see him at first, second, short, third, and in all 3 outfield slots here this afternoon.
He's going to play every position that is not catcher or pitcher in this ball game today. Very impressive stuff for the man they call Sonny.
Jordan Brewer puts a charge into one. Right center alley. Indiana Stanley's able to camp underneath it. Ben Parker tags up. Now that walk-off run is 90 feet from the plate. And it's up to Ashby Vining, who has vaulted his way up this order. He has a hit in every banana ball game he's ever appeared in. That includes spring training, by the way. This guy is just seeing beach balls. And now he has a chance to face off against the southpaw.
That RBI single he had last night was the most impressive AB I've seen this year. An 8-pitch at bat that resulted in an opposite field single. This one, I think, caught a piece of the plate. It was just incredible stuff from Ashby, a rookie, a young man who is soon to be father. And just the maturity that he shows to be a rookie in this sport. I know he played 5 games with the Visitors last year.
Was this one on the carpet? Hussein between the legs, over to first, and there's the trick play. We stay scoreless through 1. Coconuts strand a runner on third. Ashby able to put it in play, but couldn't get it through the infield.
Yeah, great play by Jordan Hussein to tie us up in the trick play battle. Officially a single, by the way, from Ben Parker. Nonetheless, nothing. Coconuts, Tailgaters.
Looks like they're having a hard time getting anyone to want to wear those cowboy hats. Beach vibes, infectious. Chris Minsky back on the hill for more work. He hasn't given up an earned run since July of last year. Extended that streak by an inning. Looks to pick up right where he left off. Now he's got 5, 6, and 7 due up, starting with Mac Danford.
Macadoodle, man. I'm really excited for him to try to get going. He was really going during spring training. Oh, wow. There's a check me back into the net. Grand Ridge, Florida's finest. Still looking for his first hit of the year.
Messing with his tempo a little bit. Krem going to give the fans a chance. This is close to where it was caught yesterday onto the concourse. High hopper into the suites on some asphalt. Quickly 0-2. Krasminski's done a really good job of getting ahead of these bats.
Yeah, he just fills it up.
Beach to you. That's what that means. Beach to you.
I thought he was asking for a margarita. That's what that looked like. I thought he was trying to ask, taking a margarita to the beach and take. I don't know what he was asking. It's confusing.
It'll catch on. Big swing and miss. That one ran away from the barrel, and Mac Danford has to take a trot back to the dugout. Couple for Krem. That one a beauty. Big bender. Stopped by Ashby Vining. There's one down.
You ever had a margarita pizza?
Oh, just delicious.
I don't even know what's on those.
I'll trade you.
But I had one the other night. I'm telling you what, it was amazing.
Come on, it's sauce, cheese, and basil. It's the most simple topping pizza there is.
You say basil, I say basil. Either way, it works. Jose Brother Gonzalez. I love this dude. Double from him last night. Talking about his approach with him at breakfast this morning. He's starting to feel a lot more comfortable with his speed at Banana Ball. A dude who played in the first ever 2 Banana Ball games. Obviously, the game's come a long way since then.
Strokes it over to second. Dalton Malden, second trick play for the vet. Jordan Brewer closes things off. It's a quick 2 outs, and I'll tell you what, for all the experience he's got in a yellow uniform, Austin Krasminski making his first start, it feels like he's been here before.
Well, he has. Just not in the starter role. Banana Ball experience is irreplaceable. You've seen another man who used to wear yellow, Andy Archer, last night, how quickly he was working. You just cannot replace experience in this sport. Banana Ball experience, so vital, which is why Krim was such a high draft pick for these Coconuts. Oh, Croc! What's he doing?
Hey, Coach, I heard that you're supposed to be on your feet when you ride a surfboard. I'm going to have to take that up with him. Quickly, 0-2 again. Oh, he listened! That-a-way, Croc. Now you're catching a wave. Got his daughter in attendance this afternoon. Krem wheeling, dealing, slicing, and dicing. It's another punch out. He's pointing them back to the dugout. Beach to you. Honor it.
3 up, 3 down for Krem. That's a very, very efficient inning. 2 ponches, a trick play in the field. Most importantly for those Coconuts, still a 0 on the scoreboard for the Tailgaters.
Mark Crocco is still riding that surfboard. Loves what he just saw from his day 2 starter. Loves even more what he's seeing from the 9,000 plus in attendance. Loco Beach is a family, and you're all a part of it. Speaking of our family, our very own Rex Castillo, live on the sideline. How you doing?
Hey guys, so these two are now in the same uniform, but this isn't the first time they share the same uniform. Keegan, we'll start with you. What is it like to be on this uniform with this guy?
Oh man, it's unbelievable. I spent 5 years in the Colorado Rockies system with this guy. Got to room with him on the road. Got to have some friendly banter back and forth. So being roommates here as Coconuts, dude, it's awesome. It's a dream come true.
That family friendly banter is now on the Loco Beach. What's it like to sell out stadiums like this and share the good vibes of Loco Beach with a familiar face like Keegan?
Oh, it makes it so much easier. It's so much fun to have a lot of familiar faces around us, like Tanner Allen kicking in as well and Peyton Chatinier. So having a lot of family atmosphere around here, it's easy to spread that with the Loco Beach fans.
To these guys who know all about Ohana, but let's send it back to our family up in the booth. AJ, Brett, back to you.
They don't only know about Ohana. These guys have known each other for so long. It's got your heart beating a little quicker, doesn't it, Brett?
No, Rex called me family. How nice of him.
Oh, that's what you were awing?
Yeah. I mean, guys live together all the time. I asked you to live with me, and you said you'll think about it. That was 3 weeks ago. That just kind of disappointed me a little bit. I thought we were family.
We are, but you've only got 1 bed.
Well, there's an air mattress in my apartment. Jeez, man. You don't want to sleep on the floor? Drake Toll's done that many a times at my house. He'll sleep on the floor all the time. I guess he doesn't want to sleep on the floor. You know what? Eric Osberg, lefty-lefty matchup.
Sky high. That one's lost up in the sun. Mac Danford taking back over at first. Behind the back, he got it. Oh, yeah.
Macadoodle! What about that? Tosses the cowboy hat. Oh, man. Book it. Second trick play of the ball game. That's a bad mama jamma.
You know what? If I can learn from him, I'll consider sleeping on the floor.
Type.
All knotted up at 2s in the trick play column. Nothing ball game. One swing can change it. Here's Dane Tofflin. Stares down a strike. Those are scrunchies around his shoulders, by the way. Thought those were meant for hair. Lined out to the fans. They've got an opportunity, but again, no cigar.
That man in a Tailgaters jersey who possesses a glove moved out of the way. What are we doing?
Great feel. Tofflin able to battle this one in play. It's cracked over to Jordan Barth, and that's an easy going out number 2.
And another trick play. Hey, man, Tailgaters the away team today on the scoreboard. They now lead it in the trick play battle. Equalizer point, very much so in play.
Rocco's Coconuts were very, very aware of what this team brings to the table. Didn't see it in Tallahassee, did last night. 13 trick plays, so they'll have to keep pace with one of the league's best. Chatinier, this one will certainly have a chance. But again, No play made. I'll tell you, that's a busy section.
Yeah, those folks are getting active. A lot of Tailgaters colors over there as well. I love it. You know, I can't wait either, AJ Swiatek, if I may wax poetically for a moment, when we go to Delaware, we go to Maine, and we go to all these home Loco games this year and see all that teal and orange. That's really going to warm my heart.
It is. I'm already seeing it here.
Nope, we're in Texas.
Look behind the plate.
We are in Texas.
And Lays are still on, and it's a sunshiny day from the beach. 3-1, ball four, sprint and play. Chatagnier fits it into the air. High fly ball. Jose Gonzalez can't clamp it. It's out of the leather, and that's an error in right that extends the second inning. Looked like he was thinking, do I tip it up to my teammate? Do I make the grab? And ultimately just couldn't clamp it. That's why you break in the leather. Everyone's rocking new gloves this season. I'll give him a pass.
Yeah, I think he was in between a tip drill and just catching it straight up and kind of bit him in between right there. Could be very big. We've seen Tanner Allen with the air and left last night, leading to a walk-off, which ended up leading to showdowns for the Tailgaters. So again, this could be a big run and point over there at first.
But now it's up to Grady Morgan to take advantage of the opportunity.
Caden Bowler, by the way, running over at first.
And he's off to the races. Good eyes, Brett. Throw down, not in time. Got underneath the hurdle.
Sorry, that is bait and shot time.
That is bait and shot time, yeah.
Figured they'd use Caden. We didn't see him last night at all.
I can't believe I said good eyes. You need to get those checked.
Yeah, I got glasses in my book bag.
Didn't you say you needed a cardiologist last night? We're going to add it to the list.
Yeah, I need an optometrist.
Morgan, sky high. Another chance for the fans. And again, it can't be brought in.
There's Caden Bowler. Glad we were able to find him. Indy Morales.
Got the big hat on.
Indy Morales getting a little tanning hole on him. It's a perfect day to tan, I tell you what, here in Frisco.
Christian Davis, the neon green cleats. This is low. That's a good take from Grady Morgan. He's got mom and dad in attendance this afternoon. Looking to put on a show. Skips by, play at third. Porter with a laser beam, but Chatagnier's too quick. And now we're in testy territory. Deuces are so wild right now, Brett. 2-2 count, 2 down, second inning, and a second stolen base for Shotty. Morgan stays alive.
The undertones of grub. Can Christian Davis gator up right here and keep it a 0-0 ball game?
We try the 2-2 again. Nails it. Oh boy, this can't be good. Oh no, is he out cold? Oh no. Come on, Meatball, help him down the line. Oh no. We worked on this all week and said it could be anyone but the bald guy. They're supposed to pull his hair and put his head up, but he doesn't have any. Joe, you're getting a look into the future touching that head. Oh, Grady, feel better, man. It was a good fight at the plate. Please wake up. Please, Grady. Awaken. Oh, no, they've got to get him a chair. Rub that head.
You know what he needs? A margarita!
You've got margaritas on your mind, my boy.
Just a pizza, man. I just figured it just looks like what he needed right there. I don't know.
Here comes one of the hottest hitters in the league, Gideon Antle. I will say Grady Morgan on his feet. They've taken the chair away. Walk-off run standing on third. The Ant-Man pops it up and out of play. One nearly got a piece of you.
Yeah, if I'd have been 500 feet to the right.
To the right, to the right. 1-1 spot. Oh, that's filthy. Antle doesn't like the call. We've seen how he reacts to these situations. Line drive, left field. Johnny on the spot, Jason Arndt puts a close to the second, and we're scoreless through 2. Good fight from Loco Beach, better recovery from the tailgate.
You know what CD needs? a Sprite, because that was crispy right there, able to get out of that inning. The E9 and then the hit by pitch, nonetheless. A couple of scoreless frames here. The offense was going last night, AJ, but when you play these back-to-backs like that, a 7 p.m. first pitch last night, 1 p.m. first pitch today, you're going to see a lack of offense early. Now we have a love at first bite.
There's nothing better than sharing a hot dog with somebody you love. And so we have 3 couples down here on the field, and they're about to eat a hot dog, Lady in the Tramp style. But here's the thing. 2 of these couples have been together for a pretty long time. One of these couples met just 2 hours ago. That's right, we're gonna meet the couples and watch them eat, and then it's gonna be up to you, the fans, to try and figure out who are actually our singles. Couple number 1, what are your names?
I'm Liz.
Andrew. Liz and Andrew, let's get to eating. Let's look for some chemistry, Frisco.
Whoa!
I'm not quite sure what, yeah, okay, family show. We're eating hot dogs.
Kids watching.
Not each other's tongues. Couple number 2, what's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan and Ryan. The Ryans, ladies and gentlemen. Let's eat the hot dog. Out of the wrapper it goes. Let's see if it seems like they've done this before.
He didn't even swallow the hot dog.
My. Very good. Couple number 3, your name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin and Caitlin and Colt. Third couple, final dog.
These 2 met each other 5 minutes ago. True story. Oh, they want it. They want it. We're going Loco. Whoa. I think
Frisco,
this is
I don't know how you guys are
love
going to decide,
at first bite.
but we got to figure it out.
Pregame.
Do you think our singles were couple number 1? Couple number 2? Or couple number 3? All righty. Would the couple that met just 2 hours ago please step forward? Ladies and gentlemen, the Ryans, this was love at first bite.
True story, AJ. That couple in the end, the one with the height difference, I was down there pregame doing my pregame entertainment stuff, literally had just met pregame. As now, Be Everywhere Brett Carson enters with Peter Colada and Coco.
And he's putting a lime in a coconut. Shake that thing all up. Oh boy. Dual threat Brett's throwing warm-ups with the lime, because why not? Got the same first name. You coined the nickname Be Everywhere. Frankie told me this is your guy, so chat him up a little bit.
It's my guy, man. I don't have handshakes with too many people in this life. Me and BC do. I talked to his dad pregame. He's so happy to be at Coconut. You know, obviously a guy that was really good for us as a two-way player last year. Brett Carson, now with Loco Beach. I think he's going to have a lot of success. I don't think those numbers tell you the full story from last year. First half, Brett Carson was as good as any pitcher in our sport, and now he's a Loco Beach Coconut, feels at home, and happy to see him back on the bump here against these Tailgaters.
He's had so much success because of that unique arm slot. He nearly throws it sidearm and still gets 93 miles an hour on the fastball.
And he was a D3 guy. Like, it's one of our best stories in our sport. Played independent ball in 2024, comes to us last year, and absolutely love what he brings, both on the mound and hopefully get to see him hit a few times this year for Loco Beach.
He's been working on that as well. We don't call him dual threat Brett for nothing. Also sports a 12-6 curveball and a changeup. Here and there, he'll throw in a slider and a 2-strike count. See what he goes to here. He goes to a backdoor punch. Brett Carson feeling himself on the bump. Indiana Stanley, another victim of a Loco Beach K.
That's a beautiful pitch from Brett Carson, man. Lefty-righty just coming in. Oh, man, the body roll from BC. And now he gets to face My July, my lead singer of the Texas Tailgaters band, Jason O.
Martin had what was probably the hardest hit banana ball last night. Just what, a foot foul down the left field side?
He hit it 515 miles an hour. Like you said, about 5 feet foul.
Carson pitching around him right now. He's able to get one sky high. Malton calls off his outfield. Second baseman does it the old-fashioned way. Coconuts very comfortable out there. Cool, calm, collected. Everything going to plan for this defense.
Everything going to plan for both defenses right now. I mean, offense has been hard to come by. So far in the ball game, each team only has one hit. Nick Lopez a single and Ben Parker a single. That's it. That's the only 2 hits we've had in the ball game thus far. Now the bottom of this order. The Texas kid, our captain, Jordan Hussein. 5er last night, 1 for 3. But it was what he did in the field, A.J. Swiatek. He had 3 trick plays in a single inning, 5 across all 9 frames.
There's a moment there we were looking at each other like he could be hunting down the single game record. It was that kind of night.
It was 2 away, already has 1 today.
Now he puts a good charge into one into center. Ben Parker backtracks and backflips. How do you do? Get the tip of the helmet from Jordan Hussein and get ready to see that all season. Ben Parker learned how to do a backflip at 9 years old, and now it's time for some honor. Let's check in with Bananas Foster.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Today, we get to celebrate the Floro family. Chelsea and Ryan became licensed foster parents in their 20s to give children, teens, and medically fragile kiddos a safe and loving home. Since then, Chelsea has become a blogger and inspired thousands of people online through her social media page to make a difference in the foster care community. Additionally, the Floros together have created a community nonprofit that supports children and families as they begin their foster journey. Over the last 10 years, the Floros have welcomed 16 children and teens into their home. Fans, please join me in celebrating this incredible family for making a difference right here in your community.
Special seats down on the grass. You know, in Banana Land, it's rare you're going to see the same thing twice. But there's a reason you see Bananas Foster at every single game. If you'd like to get involved, you text BUNCH, that's B-U-N-C-H, to 50155 to support Bananas Foster.
Yeah, Chrissy Slosh and the Floro family today. That was awesome stuff. Like you said, man, it's always the best moment of any Banana Bowl game that you get to attend, no matter if you're in Memphis, Savannah, or you're here with us here in Frisco this weekend. Always the most special moment of the afternoon, in this case, that you'll always see. The boys in those denim blues facing those coconuts today, A.J. Swiatek. Christian Davis back out there for his 3rd inning of work, man. CD able to work out of a jam his last time out. And I'm going to knock on some wood before I say this. This looks like vintage Christian Davis. This looks like the guy we've seen the first 3.5 months of the year last year. You know, CD took the offseason. He got jacked, man. He put on about 10, 15 pounds of muscles, which I know you all are at home are saying, Brett, you say this about every single guy. A lot of guys did. They took this all season really serious. They got in the weight room.
Not just the people at home. I was thinking it too.
I mean, hey, I even put on 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. That's not a joke. I really did.
No, that is real. I can feel the bicep right now.
Thank you.
That thing's real. But, you know, CD, tall task, but you look at what's happened. He's got 8 straight guys.
No hits. Yeah, I mean, you had a couple guys reach last inning, but has not given a hit since he gave up one to Ben Parker, who's due up 2nd in the inning to lead off the bottom of the 1st. So, again, on that note, cardio, these guys getting in shape from that aspect, putting on those muscles, as my dad would say. You got to have it here to stay healthy in Banana Ball.
Dalton Malden aggressive on his first one. Oh, good thing that didn't find a windshield.
Those vocal muscles for him, Dalton Malden. the songbird of our generation, really beefed up in the offseason. Listen to him on Banana Land and see, it was quite the joy, man. That little itty-bitty ukulele he's got.
He's able to play it while singing.
I've eaten margarita pizzas bigger than that ukulele he's got.
How many margarita pizzas have you had in your life?
None.
That's what I thought. We tell the truth here, the 1-2. Just battled off. He got to that one.
How many you had?
Possible moment.
How many margarita pizzas have you had?
Way more than I can count. We used to do it every Monday, and that's not hyperbole. Strikes through it. CD down to a knee, and he's hunting for another K.
Punche! The first one of the game for Christian Davis, a guy who pitches to an awful lot of contact. When he was pitching last year, no pitcher recorded more trick plays behind him than Christian Davis. He induces contact, that's what he does, but he can get some Ks every once in a while.
Here comes Ben Pumps Parker. He's going to have the second most electric moment of this game so far, behind only Bananas Foster. First backflip catch of 2026. Not to toot my own horn, but I saw it coming. As he does gainers with the best of them. One hopper over to Travis Moon. He can't handle it, and Ben Parker's on for a second time in this game. Everything is going Pump's way early this season.
Yeah, I would assume that's going to be a trick play missed.
Yes.
We're going to confirm that one. It would appear so. It's kind of bobble after the between the legs. Trick play missed there on Moon.
It's a runner on with one away. Here comes TA. Up there swinging. Tanner Allen gives it a drive. Right field. Back and gone. It's a walk-off winner for Tanner Allen. That ball's going on a vacation, and word says there's no return flight. Tanner Allen, second hit of the ball game for the Coconuts. First big fly of the series, and it comes in a big moment. Man, you can see those muscles. He doesn't need a shirt on. He's fearless, and he sent that one into the fountains and back.
Look, he's got the big fly and he's got more tanning on. How did that feel to walk off that inning?
That's a barrel, baby. We found barrels at Loco Beach. FTB, find the barrel.
Look, all you need to know, find the barrel, and he's going to get more of a tan on. Guys, back to you.
Can I tell you something, AJ?
Of course.
Can I share something with you in confidence?
Yeah.
As I consider you a confidant, and all of you watching at home. It's the first time the Tailgaters have ever been walked off. Second time that I've had a smile on my face. The only other time Mitch Moreland walk off in last year in Mississippi State. Tanner Allen, that's my guy. That's cool to see. First banana ball home run. A guy that no one loved, had him at the stage show today. Obviously got to talk to him a lot about his journey to banana ball. Pretty cool to see.
Safe to say he was right about saying that was a barrel baby too.
Easily. I thought brother had a shot at it though, and right, he scaled the wall, but a little bit too high. That's cool to see TA get his first banana ball home run, an All-American, ABCA National Player of the Year. Guys like that you want in this sport, it's really, really good, and a good way for the Coconuts to take a 1-0 lead.
Brett Carson back on the Mount-Caden bowler, currently doing laps around the outfield on the bowler board. Where else but Loco Beach? Get on the board first here today. It's up to Carson to keep it that way. This is just low, 2-0 count now. Just by Talklin at third. This one's going to rattle around in the corner. We get another look at those pecs of Tanner Allen, but he's not stopping at second. That ball stalled up out there, and it is a triple in style for the Moon Man.
A three-bagger from Trav. I mean, you talk about redemption. After that trick play missed right there, you rope a triple down the line. A switch hitter in Travis Munoz. He worked twice as hard in the offseason on his right-handed swing as he did his left-handed swing, and it pays off in swings like that.
Took it right down the pull side like a natural righty. As the Tailgaters' first run of the game, standing at third.
How about this? Jordan Brewer playing in on the infield cut. Everybody else playing at semi-regular depth here on the Coconuts infield.
Broken bat, routine, popped up and finished for a trick play. The middle infielders, plenty of chemistry. Shot Tanye to Dalton Malden for out number 1, just what the doctor ordered for the beach.
It's big. It puts the Coconuts back ahead in the trick play category 4-3. Good connection there from Shotty and Dalton Malden. And then a little firewood as Meatball will take that back to the dugout.
Jordan Parth wanted every bit of that one. Carson working efficiently. Oh man, took a little off it and fooled him. Quickly 0-2. Big hop on the right side, but it's foul.
JB really rakes against left-handed pitching. Got to fight out of this 0-2 count.
Elevated heat. Nothing to be found upstairs. Brett Carson got him.
And that's what BC does so well. He changes that arm angle from down here and then elevates the fastball. 2 outs, but what do we got going on? Kmart, are you in a truck? Shake it, Jimmy Lewis. Welcome to the action. He's shredded. He's country. He had a golden bat home run last night. He is 225 pounds of pure muscle. And buddy, he is Kyle Martin. That's a good walk-up right there.
Got a tattoo? I think that's permanent. I would never get country written off my chest. Oh, he wanted to come out with a real piece of authority after that walk up, but Brett Carson's got other plans. 0-1 turns 0-2. He's swinging out of his shoes. Ashby Binding's like, get out of my way. I'm just chilling back here. Carson's the dealer. All of his cards to his chest. What's he go to? It gets by and brings in a run. First of the day for Texas. Travis Moon burns the dish with his finger. And that was what you couldn't do in the 0-2 spot.
And you know what? BC's got to be happy that just 1 run scored and Kmart stayed in the dish. Kyle Martin could have stolen first there. That ball squimmered away, whatever you want to say. Got away far enough. Kyle Martin could have went to first.
Daddy wanted to take a hack. Is Ben Parker going to do it again? Oh, does it the easy way this time. Texas scores 1 up to Loco Beach to find an answer in the home half. It came on a ball that hopped in the sand. On the beach, we're used to those things just sticking in the sand. Why is the sand so leveled out here?
It's a baseball field.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I thought we were at the beach, but no matter where you are, you love Hey Baby. Let's do it.
You're looking good today. Thank you for bringing the energy for us. Now we're going to pick it up with a big banana ball tradition, so I need everyone on your feet. Our capacity crowd, 9,000 fans on your feet, because we're going to get the biggest Hey Baby Frisco has ever seen. So everyone get their hands up in the air. Here we go. Luke, cue it up. Let's clap those hands. Oh, you guys look good. Now get those arms waving.
Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ah!
Now keep it clapping with these shovels. You guys look good. Now I want to hear you sing
got a question. Switch up your dates at the end of the stream. It's so loud. Too loud.
I don't know what you're talking about. My mic was muted that whole time. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're hearing things, AJ. I know you just started 5 days ago, but you're hearing things.
Well, see, I'm someone who loves to pay attention to the YouTube chat, and either everyone else's favorite part of that song is ooh-ah, or maybe they had you turned up.
I don't know. I don't really sing Hey Baby a whole lot either. There's a part that goes ooh-ah in it. Is that true? I don't know. What I do know about is Nigel the Crocodile on the hat of Brett Donnie Allen, who's the new pitcher in the ball game here for the Tailgaters. Great outing last weekend at FSU. Recorded a trick play, had one of the only 3 scoreless innings for the Tailgaters, and now getting to make his debut in Texas.
Jordan Brewer, shot put into the sky. Tipped up, and it can't be completed. Sunshine was there, but not in the right spot. A little bit too much juice behind the tip, and Jordan Brewer's given a gift. Let's see what he does with the one-up.
Goodbye, clouds of gray, hello, skies of blue. I dip in the pool and trip to the spa. Endless days in my shoes, the whole world according to moi. Excuse me. Thank you. Iced tea imported from England. Lifeguards imported from Spain. Towels imported from Turkey. Turkey imported from Maine. We're gonna relax and renew. You go do. I want fabulous. That is my simple request. Always fabulous, bigger and better than this. I need something inspiring to help me get along. I need a little fabulous. Is that so wrong?
One word to describe that walk-up from Ashby Vining, fabulous. Nailed it, bud.
What you know about Sharpay?
Oh, everything. I grew up with a sister. You don't think I've seen every high school musical movie like it's in the back of my mind at this point.
Andy Archer just threw his hat. That signifies yard card here. I'm just throwing that out there for all the people at home. Would also walk off the inning.
Oh! Runner goes. They've got the throw behind him. Oh, Jordan Brewer. He beat it out. Not every day a throw behind you leads to something good, but uh-oh. He's like, yeah, I've got those wheels. Hee-hee.
I had a girl text me one time, tee-hee. I think that was the living embodiment of that. Tee-hee, once Brew got out there on second. Ooh! Is that worth looking at again?
No.
Of course you'd say that. Look at Peter, man. Inspirational.
Let's take this one hot to go. Vining thought about it. Wisely thought otherwise. Donnie with the runner in scoring position. Oh, man. Ashby wanted to take advantage of that yard card. No more strikes to play with. 2-2 count. Stays alive.
The chat is saying, Catrissa Ballet, we need to do a bop to the top cover, you and I. Just want to put that out there.
Don't have to tell me twice. Sounds like our average Saturday together.
100%.
We weren't in the booth, of course. Try the deuce again. Vining again battles it off.
How's that one go? Bop, 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 bop to the top. Is that it?
That was impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. All right, don't worry. Our cover's coming.
I watched High School Musical more than once.
Good.
And I don't have a sister.
Ashby's just up there swinging at everything, and he is able to make contact with the best of them. Carries an active hitting streak in every game he's played in. Looks to extend it here. Vining goes down on strikes.
Ponche! Visitor. And with the power of Nigel the Crocodile, Donnie comes out on top for out number 1.
I don't think the Crocodile had anything to do. That was a beautiful pitch up and in.
How dare you discredit Nigel?
All right, fine. It was all Nigel. Brings up Eric Osberg, had a golden batter opportunity last night, the 4th round pick by Mark Crocco. Now batting in a standard spot. Just barely gets a piece of that one. He's the Dunkin' Donut batter here today. Should he strike out, it's free donuts for the over 9,000 here at Riders Field. He's not going to make it easy, though. This is a professional hitter. 10 years of pro experience.
Just off, just a hair off. I want these people to get some donuts, man. I want these people to eat some of those tasty Dunkin' Donuts. Come on, Donnie, hunker down.
Eric Osberg splashed into right. Brother Gonzalez lost it in the light. It's down. That's what happens at the beach. What you got the sunglasses on for? Osberg's gonna get credit with a double. And no free donuts.
Armani Henderson now running in second. And the Coconuts and a perfect opportunity as the Tailgaters bring the infield in to walk this one off.
They turn to the greatest athlete to ever wear number 23, Dane Tofflin.
What about Matt Diaz?
Yeah, I'll take Dane in 4 games.
What about Joe Sperone?
Take Dane in 3 in a 4-game series, by the way.
I was just trying to think of more 23. I'm cooking on it.
Well, you're thinking of that.
Devin Hester.
Oh, Chicago kid. I'll say that Dane's got him in 5. Again, tying run for the inning is on 3rd. Walk-off run with plus speed on 2nd, Armani Henderson in the hula skirt. With the infield in, if Tofflin could just poke one into the shallow grass out there, could walk off the inning. Wanted it there, but instead got him close to the hands.
The chat brought up the obvious one, Michael Jordan.
Give me Dane in 1 game. 3-2, he gets that squib shot. Armani's getting the signal home. There won't be any contest. It's another Loco Beach walk-off. Let's go Loco, baby. It's a 2-0 ball game, and this team is battle-tested. They're responding well, and they've doubled up their lead with a little walk-off. It's time to hit the tsunami. This is impressive. Sort of synchronized swimming. I want this added to the Olympics. Synchronized coconut dancing. We're the only team that enters. We'll take gold every year. Ben Parker gets a solo at the end of every single performance too, by the way. Who doesn't want to look at those arms?
Everybody. Who doesn't want to look at this swing again, though? Incredible swing from Dane Tofflin. That is just a great way to go up 2-0. Hey, Texas, hold them.
Well, we got some couples down here, and we're going to see if their relationships have what it takes. With me, I have Javier and Ryan at first base with their lovely ladies. It's going to be up to these 2 gentlemen to run down and sweep their ladies off their feet and carry them around the bases. The first couple through the finish line will be our winner. We call this one Texas Hold'em. Gentlemen, to your starting positions. Ladies are ready. Frisco, count them down in 3, 2, 1, go! Ryan and Javier are off, meeting their lovely ladies, Shilen and Madigan at first. They're up, and we're off towards second base. They might have been there a time or 2, but will their relationship stand the test? What is this? Oh my! Frisco, as they say, relationships have their ups and downs, and you're seeing both of them right now. They're making their way to 3rd, both couples still intact. If either one of them falls, this might become X's Hold'em. And what is this? Shilen and Madigan. Ryan and Javier lifted in the air. Shilen's moving. Madigan's making a run for it around the edge. Shilen pulls through in the end. Ryan Shilen, winners of Texas Hold'em.
I'm not from Texas, but I think in 49 other states, Texas Hold'em has a little bit of a different meaning. This game might be more fun, though.
Yeah, I was playing that in the hotel lobby last night with our producer, Mohawk Mike. And he was trying to hold me, and I told him to get away from me. And then he told me we were in Texas, so then he had to hold me. And it was just a whole deal, you know? You know who I want to hold, or at least see hold the yellow banana ball? Keegan James, man.
And that's what we call a transition. I like it. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup for the 9th round pick of the Loco Beach Coconuts. This guy was born on April Fool's Day. Heard from him earlier on the show. 5 years in the Rockies system with Will Etheridge, his now teammate on the beach. James is an inning eater. Expect to see him get more than one here. Also spent time at Mississippi State, much like Tanner Allen, who had the walk-off home run in the 3rd. Jordan Brewer running out of real estate, and he dives for fun. Why not? Caught it without it, then said, I'll give the fans a little extra show.
Incredible play by Brewer. You know, he's a guy that played a lot of outfield during his minor league career. Played a lot of outfield at Michigan. Has made that transition, has embraced that transition full-time to first base, and you can see it right there.
I'm going to change my stance on that. The dive was needed. Didn't realize he was that close to the tarp. You don't want to go knee first into that thing.
And it's just added aura.
Is that what the kids these days are using?
You're like 17 years old, so I hope that you would know that.
See, I'm still like kind of on the Fetty Wap kind of thing. 1738 when something's cool.
You were how old in 2015? Legitimately, you were how old?
11.
You should have not been listening to Fetty Wap when you were 11.
Yeah, actually, fun fact. I learned at 11 years old saying I've got a Glock in my Rari doesn't play on a plane.
No, doesn't play anywhere. I don't think that plays on a broadcast. I don't think you can say that. I really don't.
Oh, we tried it. Matchsticks on the board. Little roller to short. Shot on, yay, off platform. Twitchiness on full display. Jordan Brewer's like, yeah, I'm a dad. I could do the splits. Sure. Out number 2.
I mean, incredible back-to-back outs for Brew. Peyton maybe could have went with a trick play there. Brother, pretty good wheels, though, just chose to get the out at first. The ribbon board out and right still has trick plays at 3-3. Officially on our broadcast, I know we have it at 4-3. Really going to have to clarify that up if the equalizer point comes into play.
That's a really good point.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you.
I was waiting for it. Taj Porter. Boot scooting boogies that one all the way down to Dallas. About 10 minutes up the road.
Give or take, depending on if there's traffic. I was talking to one of our good folks here in Dallas that's working with us on our crew. Said he lives in Arlington. It's about 30 minutes away. Tailgaters be there. Last regular season series of the year at Globe Life Park.
The 1-2, got him. Tipped right back to Ashby Vining. Fire me up, Keegan James. 1-2-3 inning. And they've got to cool him off. He's so hot on the hill. Let's check out a dance on the field.
Up and down like the sea.
were able to lasso together some information during that player dance. Confirmed 4-3 lead for Loco Beach in the trick play category. Going to prove oh so important as this one rolls on with the new Equalizer Point in play.
Yeah, that's what I had down in my scorebook. I was just making sure. I'm no Josh Slevsky, but I had 4-3 down. The Tailgaters have recorded all 3 of their trick plays on 3 consecutive at-bats. They spanned across the first and second innings. 4 trick plays dispersed out for the Coconuts. Again, really trying to negate that equalizer, especially in a game right now where they hold a 2-0 lead and a chance to take a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the 5th.
Another inning from Brett Donnie Allen. He's going to deal with 7, 8, and 9 to start things off. Home run would be an immediate walk-off for Chatanier. Instead, that one's going backwards. Wrong direction, Peyton.
Peyton reached via an error by Jose Brother Gonzalez in his only time at the dish today.
That's a nifty pitch. Started right in front of Chatanier's hips, finished in the zone. 0-2 spot. Chatanier battles it to the left side. Jordan Barth scoops. Mac Danford finishes, and the ninja umpire Seth Markham does a front flip to conclude out number 1 in the bottom of the 5th.
And that's very important. That ties the trick plays up at 4 apiece. Jordan Barth, man, smooth as silk when it comes to those. The rookie, really, really good at it. And uh-oh, the bowler board is coming up to hit. Caden Bowler, electric guitarist in Jason Art's band last year, now turned entertainment player for the Loco Beach Coconuts.
Seen him take batting practice on this board. It is hard enough. Guys try to just balance on it, and it's nearly impossible. So this is an impressive feat. Told me if there's anything close to his wheelhouse, he's going to be swinging, because why not? He's up on the board. Does it there. Little dribbler. Glove comes up for Barth. He goes behind the back, and now the Tailgaters have the trick play advantage. Caden Bowler is going to have to surf back to the dugout.
5-4 now. Again, trying to get out of this inning, that's the big thing, but you got to give Brett Allen a lot of credit too, man. Inducing these ground balls, maybe a little bit easier when a guy's trying to hit on a bowler board, but getting these ground balls, able to get the guys in blue and orange back ahead in those trick plays.
Brings up the Ant-Man. Uh-oh, this is a prime opportunity for the fans. Hopped in the aisle.
My man had his hat out. Please bring a glove. Please. If you're coming to a banana ball game, bring your glove.
I wear mine at home when I watch the games on TV. You never know when a ball's going to come through the screen.
Why are you lying to the people at home?
You've never seen a ball come through a screen?
No, I've watched banana ball games with you at home, and you never wear a glove.
It's not an every time thing. When you're there, I know you'll catch it. Whoa, down in the squat. Trick pitch, good take.
Wow.
I can't move like that, that's for dang sure. Donnie, the traditional way. Again outside, Antle, good feel for the zone. Chokes up on that bat. Oh, good diving stop, Jordan Barth. But able to beat it out down the line. Gideon Antle's got a single. Would have been 3 outs in an inning for Jordan Barth. Even with 2 trick plays, that one would have impressed me most. Just the sheer effort to stop that in the first place is phenomenal. But Gideon Antle off to the races, beat it out.
JB has been featured on SportsCenter's top 10 plays twice in his baseball career. Once at Augustana, where he played collegiately, and once when he was playing in Sioux Falls in independent ball. Dude can glove.
Here's the 10-hole. Dalton Malden. Oh for 1 with the strikeout to this point. We go to the right side where the fans can't reel it in. Good play on the 1-hop though. No more strikes to play with. Malden puts it in play. We get a charge on the, oh man, charge on the grass, but it gets onto the dirt and into the outfield.
That took a really weird hop. I mean, gonna end up being an error, I would assume, on Jordan Hussein, but that was one of the weirder hops I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, it just took a weird hop, hit off his glove. Because it hit his glove, I think you got to rule it an error, but that's just an unfortunate bounce on the cap.
Almost looked like Fisher Polydorov. That one had some knuckler movement to it off the grass. Lineup turns over for Ben Parker. Inning-winning run in scoring position now. Pumps, spits on it. 1 for 2 today. Been on base both times he's had the opportunity though. Ball 4 sprint wins the inning. Be shocked to see him go around here. That bat's gonna stay on the shoulder. Daring Donnie to find the zone. Can't do it. Ball 4 sprint. And here we go. Gideon Antle all the way around the bases. He cruises into the plate. It's a 3-0 Coconuts lead. Let's go Loco, baby. Through 5, it's nothing but teal and orange, and we're bringing the beach to you from Frisco, Texas. Chris Clark in the conversation for best mustaches in Banana Ball. He had himself an outing yesterday, but today he's had to play witness from the stands, and it's been nothing but Loco Beach. 5 runs to the Tailgaters, 3 points, the column that really matters, to a donut for Texas. And Keegan James is back out for a second inning of work. Last time around, 3 up, 3 down. Indiana Stanley's got to get out of the way of it. It gets by. He's off to the races, and it's a steal of first for Indy.
It's funny, man, when you're in a slump in Banana Ball, you can really find a way to break that skin in a myriad different ways right there. Hey, just steal first. When you got the wheels Indiana has, just go on down to first. That's a good step in the right direction when the boys in blue and orange are already trailing 3-0. My July. Could you be my home run hitter? Please. Yard card right now.
Locked him up. 0-2. I'll give you a chance to retract it.
No.
No. Brett stands on business. All 11 toes down. I heard you had an extra pinky toe?
Not a true story.
Oh, you got to
have 2 extra pinky toes.
Oh, 12 toes down. 12 toes down for Brett. Everything is bigger in Texas, including the number of toes on your feet. Keegan James playing catch with Jordan Brewer, nothing more than.
It's kind of webbed a little bit. Some claws coming out of there. Grubb and I have very similar feet, to be quite honest with you.
I'm just waiting for you to start growing the tail. The 0-2. James slips on the mound and misses just below Arndt's knees.
Talk about guys that put on muscles. Jason Arndt. If I was going on American Idol, I would have done much of the same in the offseason, to be quite honest.
They were loving those abs.
Especially Trey Jones. If I was Trey Jones and Carrie Underwood flirted with me, what else is there more to do in life, truthfully, than Carrie Underwood to flirt with you on national TV?
Feel-good moment. Runner's going for second. But he'll have to head back. Just some extra exercise. Oh, Sal Jacobo got a piece of that one with his lifeguard gear. That may be more impressive than making a play in the field. Keegan James wants to keep the runner at bay. 1-2 again. Arndt says it got him on the shoulder. Keegan James says, dude, he clearly went around, dude. And we're going to have to talk about it. Yeah, he went around. I mean, yeah.
Did he get it? Did he get the bat or did he get a piece of him?
It got a piece of him, but he swung.
Yeah, so he's out.
I don't know why he's going over to first.
Yeah, I agree. He broke the plane, unfortunately.
Well, okay, so I actually want to teach. This is my teaching moment for the day. Because when I first learned this, my mind was blown. You know, breaking the plane is a myth?
Correct. It's all subjective.
It is about if there was an intent to swing.
Yes, but the plane is established to make it more of an objective thing. Well, we're both technically wrong because they're saying it caught a piece of the bat. Oh, it did! It barely caught the handle. You can see it right there. If we'll go back a little bit, it barely caught the handle and then went off of Jason's shoulder. That's how it caught his shoulder.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so he gets an extra life. Let's do the 1-2 again. Runner goes for second. Spraying up some chalk. Ball in the dirt. It's a stolen base.
Indy has stolen 180 feet worth of bases. Stole first and has now stole second.
That one came back with a head of steam in the foul area.
Need a little bit more mag spent, Jay, and that would have been right here in my face.
We do have open windows. There's a chance for it. Ooh, chin music. Sounded like it was playing Jukebox Hero.
Yard card right here.
Okay. The payoff. Nub job foul.
Sorry. Right here. This next pitch. I'm feeling it, man. Jason's had some incredible BP the last couple weeks. I mean, we see what he did last night. You mentioned in his first debut today. Just missed a homer.
Hey, it's not a home run, but it's going to play. Rolling down the line. Tanner Allen gets there, but Indiana Stanley's in on a jog. Arnold's up at second. It's an RBI double.
Incredible stuff. Jason Arndt, maybe the best at-bat of his banana ball career. Just the second run. Hopefully that'll turn into a point today. Brother and Brett Sanchez. Okay. Yep. Twirl. Hey, yeah, wow. The only thing more impressive than that dance is the fact that Brett Sanchez can somehow fit into those pants. I don't know if our baseball ops people ordered him a youth medium or he intentionally put that in. That's incredible stuff, though. Great run selling.
Knowing how sharp our baseball ops people are, I think he wanted it.
I do too. No, that's yeah, 100%.
It's a look for sure. Handcuffed him, but didn't find the zone. I'm wondering, is that pine tar mixed with dirt on the helmet? It's a look.
Pine tar and dirt. Jordan Hussein also has it on the bill of his cowboy hat. Old school look, man. That's how we do it in Texas. This is how the Texas kid represents the Tailgater brand. Oh. Thought the Texas kid had another RBI double. Like we said, single last night. Fiver retired via trick play by Ben Parker, a backflip catch in his lone AB today.
After that one took a dive in foul territory. YMCA going on behind him. Hussein, Firewood, Tofflin. Nice stop. They go across the diamond for one, but heads up base running. Advance Art to third.
That is incredible base running. Really good base running. A backhand to third. Dane does a good job of finding the banana ball with the bat. You see Jason, who was already halfway to third. I'm going to be honest, Dane could have gotten a rundown right there. Smart move by both, though. Advance up 90 feet by Jason, and then to get the out number one over first.
It's the best kind of trade, one where both sides are happy. Here's Travis Moon. Looks to send one in that direction. Already tripled in this game. Scored, but nothing to show for it yet. The Tailgaters over. Do have a run in the top of the sixth. Yo shatters it foul.
Just to reiterate, if you're just joining us, we are playing in Texas, but the Coconuts are the home team on the scoreboard, up 3-0 thus far. Have won each of the last 3 innings here in Frisco. Guy who used to live in Frisco, Travis Munoz. I'm sure he'd love to hit one out there with Tanner Allen. Hit a walk-off home run in the third out there in right field.
Propelled high into the sky. No play.
I think the fans are dealing with the sun just as much as we are and the players are today. Look at that infield. Shifting in on this 1-2 pitch.
Oh, gross! Through the back door. Keegan James just froze him. It's how fish become sushi grade. It's also how you get a one-way trip back to the dugout. Up to Lopez to score the run from third. James comes at him with the heat. It's outside.
Ball four sprint would score another run in the inning for the Tailgaters. Reason I bring that up, Nick Lopez led the Tailgaters in ball four sprints last year. One of the most rapacious hitters in our sport.
To head 3-0 becomes a very interesting situation. Don't want to give him something he can hammer, but you got to find the zone. Perfect pitch from Keegan James. Did just that. Now anything's in play. Hitters count. The bandana man misses well outside. It's a second run for Texas here at the top of the sixth. Lopez stalls up at first in the ball four sprint. Plates a second.
Yard card didn't hit, but the ball four sprint card did. I just had a feeling Lopez, oh, look at that shoulder. Yeah. I mean, Jason's showing he clearly got hit, but we'll talk to him post-game. I think it hit off the handle, like we said, and then got him in the shoulder. A little reverb action, but.
Straight through the teeth of the defense. Cut through it like a knife to the heart. And all of a sudden, Texas's offense is showing up in a big way. One run in the fourth, two here in the sixth. Got a couple ducks in the ocean.
And all this, how all this started, Indiana Stanley, who had a strikeout in his first time around, stole first, and then got it going. Jason Arndt, long gate B, RBI double, RBI ball four sprint, now a single. Kyle Martin, our hero last night, a chance to make this a really big inning for the Tailgaters.
Gets by. Martin's not going to head for first, but both runners will advance. Force no longer in play anywhere, but at first base. James hoping to stop the damage at a pair of runs. Halfway to a ball four sprint, one here would blow the inning wide open. Good spot to locate.
That is a great spot. Against a lefty, outer half to get back into the zone. You don't give him a meatball and you get back in there 2-1.
Quickly 2-2. Deuce is wild again. Two-run frame, two on, two down. In a 2-2 spot, deep breath, Keegan James. This is low and away.
This is going to be one of the bigger pitches of the ball game right here, AJ. I know we've already scored two in the top of the sixth, but this is a paramount pitch for Keegan.
And it misses down and in. Easily gonna plate two runs. Doubles up the lead in the sixth for Texas. It's a 4-0 inning. That's the power of the ball four sprint. Seen it twice.
You never say no in this sport of banana ball, but getting up by 4 runs as the away team in the top half of an inning is about as an insurmountable of a lead that you can have. That's why that's so important. You have 2 runs right there going to the bottom half. Coconuts have a chance to at least negate the point. Now a 4 spot in the inning is continuing.
Really good insurance policy. They sell that at Kmart?
You know, I know in like Sam's Club and Costco, they got those cutout cardboard cards that have like Allstate policies and all those other insurance companies. I don't think they sell it at Kmart, in large part due to the majority of the Kmarts across this great country have closed. But one stands at first for the Texas Tailgate.
Chatanier, good chance for a trick play. Between the legs, Jordan Brewer can't get the double trick play behind the back, and the inning rolls on. Obviously, you'd like to have that complete, but it's good feel to go for the double trick play. And an inning that you already mentioned has gotten out of hand. You want to make sure you keep that equalizer point in your control.
Yes and no. I think that's great feel from Peyton Chatanier to go for the trick play. For Brewer, that's one he usually makes, but with a trick play missed, inning's already scuffling. You want to be able to get your guy off the mound in Keegan James, and you want to continue moving the ball game for him.
Runners on first and third for Brother. This could be the inning. High into the wind tunnel. Ben Parker gets underneath it and closes things out. But not before Texas puts 4 runs on the board. Loco Beach going to need an answer in a big way if they don't want to let the Tailgaters, or as Brett says, the boys in blue and orange, get their first point of the game. Let's head down to CJ on the field.
Parents, have you ever wanted to hit your kid with a water balloon? Well, this guy, it's his lucky day, but we're not going to make it that easy. With me is Eric and Ben. Eric is going to get blindfolded, and he has 3 water balloons. His son, Ben, is going to stand over here, and every time he blows his whistle, his dad's going to try to hit him with the balloon. If Dad makes contact at least 1 time, he wins. If Ben doesn't get hit at all, he wins. The loser is going to get hit with a water balloon firing squad, courtesy of the Loco Beach Coconuts right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wet your whistle. All right, get into position. So I'll move you over here a little further, and then you're gonna go over there. All right, give me that whistle. All right, we can do better. Get a little closer, get a little closer. Right there, whistle. Whoa, hey, don't hit me. Don't hit me, get a little closer. Whistle. Oh, he missed that. I got some bad news for you. Come on over here. Let's get going. Right to the left right there. Yeah, I got bad news for you, good sir. All right, boys, wet his whistle. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What is happening? There we go. Everyone give it up for Eric and Ben.
Oh no, he's getting the autographs on the back of his jersey all wet, but we've got a treat during this half inning. Travis Moon joins us down on the field, mic'd up with a 4-run cushion.
Where am I looking?
Trav! Where are you, Trav?
Oh, I see you. I can't hear you. You cut out.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, you cut out.
All right, Trav. Well, we're just going to talk to you.
I'm just going to keep talking. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but Tanner Allen is really, he's living up to this coconut beach life thing. Look at him, shirtless. Yesterday we haven't had a fan all year. I love this.
Travis. Well, you know.
Oh, can't hear you.
It's very loud down there on the field.
I think it's too loud here. It's cutting in. Oh, here we go. Here's a new one. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of not. Nice. I see you giving me a thumbs up, but I can't hear you.
I can hear you. I just wish you could hear me. That was great. That was great.
I see you going like this and this and this. I don't know, dude. I'm having a good time down here, though. Here comes Brewer. Oh, hold on. Let me do a hustle play real quick for my guys. I got here.
Good hustle play. Holds the runner at first. That was fun. We just had him mic'd up for one of the cooler trick plays I've seen. It was like a hand hack he set.
Yeah, I love that a lot. And then Aaron Thriller, Jimmy Lewis now on the mound. Oh my gosh. Travis has 5 million chains on.
Red Loftus.
Travis Manuel. Is he just going to continue saying my name? This is like the greatest Who's on First bit of all time.
Yeah. We need
Ashley
Vining with a good walk-up. 2 at-bats ago. He's going to be one of the faces of the Coconuts. Good dude. Father, soon to be, just overall a really good banana ball guy. It's a pleasure to have him here.
You see how much feel Travis and I have? He knows that I'm talking right now, even though he can't hear me. And Travis is going to start talking now.
Brett, you're in and out, but can you guys hear me?
See, I told you, Travis and I are so in sync. I can hear you, Travis, but you can't hear me, presumably. You just keep talking.
Here we go. Oh.
Down into left field. Travis said it best. One of the faces of
No.
Loco Beach, Ashby Vining, has a stand-up double, and it scores Jordan Brewer on his feet. Ashby Vining continue that hit streak.
Hey, I just heard Brett just told me you got a hit streak going.
I know, dude, it's crazy.
How's it feel? Talk to me.
Good, and I know AJ's up there.
That was AJ, by the way, Travis. Just putting that out there. We love AJ.
Brett, I heard you for a second. I heard the hit streak part.
Maybe he can only hear me. Can you hear me, Travis?
No, he doesn't like you.
Yeah, clearly he's calling me Brett Loftus.
Wow. Wow. Travis loves me. He takes pictures of me and stuff all the time. He's got this new camera. Him and his wife, Sydney, have. It's great stuff. I wish we could ask him about the photography. Travis, just tell us about what you're seeing.
I can hear a lot of what he's seeing.
I can also hear it. Some Kiss playing.
Can you guys hear me? Should I just keep talking?
Hussein shielding himself from the sun, able to catch it with the cowboy hat for out number 2.
When I'm standing next to Ashby, I can hear you guys, but when I walk away from Ashby,
Travis, we can hear you. We can hear you. Just commentate the rest of the
connection, if you know what I'm saying.
Just talk.
You know
just talk.
I think you should just stand by Ashby more. It's the good vibes.
Hey, what's up with Keegan telling me a fastball's coming? I know he can't beat me with that. You know it. Brett, if you could hear me, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I fouled that ball that goes foul.
Right.
Keegan's at home plate. He goes, "What do you want?" I said, "What do you mean, what do I want? I want a fastball." He goes, "Here it comes."
Uh-oh! Screamer! Left field! Dane Toughlin! Home run! Blink and you might miss it. It's a big-time swing from Dane Toughlin. We're going Loco, baby. A 4-0 inning. All of a sudden is highly testy waters from the beach. Catch that wave, big man. Sue!
Set a 4-0 lead is almost as insurmountable as you come.
Oh,
3 runs now in the bottom half of this inning. Jimmy Lewis got to hunker down and just get us out of it and get the Tailgaters hopefully their first point. Coconuts representing the inning tying run at the dish now, Peyton Chatagnier. Travis, a man of few words after that home run. Me too, Travis, me too.
Hey, right here.
Good, Travis. Encouragement, pass it on.
Nifty play at third, behind the back. Oh, it just skips by Mac Danford. Chatagnier wants 2. Good coverage. The slide. He's somehow safe. Oh my!
Challenge that. Challenge that. Challenge that.
Looks like a starfish.
Yep, and the fan challenge has been popped. That's a great fan challenge. Going to come in and take a second look at that one.
Oh my goodness. He dodged that tag.
But did he come off the bag is the key question. He definitely dodged the tag.
Hey,
but
Brett,
does he stay on the bag the whole way?
Oh my goodness. That's one of the greatest eluded tags I've seen in my entire life. Only 21 years old. I'd go as far to say if I was 100, that would be the best I've ever seen. What?
I would love to see the center field angle of this.
Brett, he's safe.
I know, AJ, but we have to look at every angle of this. This is going to be our telltale sign. We got to watch this as slow as we possibly can. Didn't get him there. Doesn't get him there. got him
Ow.
there. Is he
Up the
on
base.
the bag right there, though? That's the key question.
Did you get off a little bit? Hey, he just told me he got him. He told me.
If he's off the base,
he
and
told
he got
me.
him on
Hey,
the knee right
hey,
there.
Say that again for the mic. Hey, say it for the mic. He said he got him. He said he got him.
He's a narc.
He said he got him. Hey, I got
Because
him
he
right
definitely
here.
has him
Check
on the
the
knee.
clip.
It's if he's on the
said
bag
it.
right here.
He's out.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, that's only
And that's probably the correct call because there wasn't enough to overturn
Hey,
it.
Brett.
Yes, Travis.
I can't hear him.
He tells me, hey, and then he can't hear me.
All of a sudden, the
1 and
tying
2.
runs on second base. The Gymnastics
Blue,
Act
blue.
and a contortionist in Peyton Chatagnier. What an inning. Nearly 12 minutes in the top of the frame. This one's taking its time as well. Now a 1-1 count for Grady Morgan. Big hack, just
Brett,
scraped it backwards.
Travis, I can hear you, but
Okay,
I know you can't hear me.
I can kind of hear you.
Oh, wow.
You're in and out.
We
Your
finally
face,
have
he
you.
got him. And then he called me a dirty mafia member.
So I heard.
He said I was in the mob.
I heard that you were in the mob. You and I were the mafia on the bus going to Tallahassee.
We won that too.
We sure did. Wow, Jessica almost got smoked, Trav.
Somebody's got to stand in front of Haley. She got smoked last night.
Yeah.
Hannah.
Or Hannah, yep, 100%. Also known as Hannah Condon.
Morgan, high into the air, chance to end the inning.
Good
You look
hug.
better in this outfit.
Good hug, Trav. Love you, Travis Munoz.
You like that?
Tailgaters win their first point of the afternoon.
Thank you, thank you.
And there's one thing I know about Texans. Y'all are some of the hardest working people on the planet, doing what you can to get that bread. And right now, I mean that literally, because here on the berm, I got just about every kind of bread you can imagine. We got slices, we got rolls, we got buns. And down on the field, we got my buddy Lucas in a toast costume with a little bread basket. Here's what we're gonna do. When I say go, we're gonna throw this bread into that basket and see how many you can catch. But you know, let's do one better. I say we make it a competition. CJ, who you got over there?
Over here on the left center field on the berm, representing our side, is our boy Declan. And Declan was telling me he's a professional bread catcher. Pretty cool gig if I say so myself.
I think he might have a shot. Just kidding. Lucas is the guy. Bread ready? Frisco ready? Here we go. Get that bread in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep it moving, Lucas. Go get that Texas toast, brother. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Come on, Lucas. A lot of bread to catch.
You're doing good.
We got to get that bread in the basket. Here we go. The final countdown on the bread in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Call it there, call it there. Let's get our final count. CJ, how many did you guys catch over there?
Declan did pretty good. I believe we got about 11. 11 over here.
Well, that's bad news for you, CJ, because over here, my buddy Lucas caught 13 pieces of bread, and he is the winner of Texas Toast.
He wears number 17. His name is Bad Benny. He can break dance. He can do a backflip. And that's just a piece of what we'll be seeing all inning. Uh-oh. On the trick pitch, this one's going to stay in the yard. Antle secures it with 2 hands. Now Bad Benny to a 1-pitch out.
That was interesting. Gideon, he's been working on the tip drill for a while with the trick play battle at 6-4. Time dwindling down. Again, 6-4 Tailgaters lead that. It's important, man, that the Coconut's trying to negate that equalizer.
It is, because then all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. Wanted to help Benny out. Another first pitch swing. Indiana Stanley, who started that big-time 6th inning with the steal of first base. Now in an 0-1 spot after the long strike. It's a 2-hopper to shot. One trick play. Yes! Jordan Brewer lands on the bag just in time for out number 2. And Peyton shots on Gaze like, you're tall. I was aiming for the dartboard, but even when you're thrown to a 6'6" first baseman, that's a little high. What a catch.
Wow. I didn't know if he got him on the tag or the bag. I knew one of the two. That's an incredible play by Brew, and we mentioned trick plays. Now 6-5. Tailgaters still leading.
That one's going to come down to the wire. Blake Benson's working quickly. Jason Art, hard hit, left center field, running out of real estate and one hops the wall. Tanner Allen's there, but it's a stand-up double on a ball that just splashed in the alley.
Woo! Man, if it's like 10 degrees warmer here, that ball's sitting out there on the berm. Mind you, live with my second double of the afternoon. Jason Art's been on fire. Now the Texas Kid, man, big spot for Fiver here. 0 for 2 today, and a chance to put another run on the board here for the Tailgaters. That he could hopefully lead to a point, and then with that equalizer hanging in the balance, I mean, we're talking about a 3-3 ball game potentially going tonight. This is how big this AB is.
Couple good spinners from Blake Benson. That's a foul ball. Hit him off the front shin. And now, this is a prime opportunity, Brett Loftus. We haven't seen it in the series yet, but a reminder to those watching at home. A trick pitch that incurs strike 3 does count as a trick play.
Correct.
And this is a trick pitcher on the mound.
I mean, Benny, if I'm him, I'm definitely going for breakdance pitch here. Absolutely, 10 times out of 10. Oh, he's going to do it.
He's feeling it. Yeah, oh boy. Backflip, quickly takes the rubber. Just missed inside. Wouldn't that be something?
I'd do it again. I think you should do it again.
This is cooler. Handstand, take the rubber. Uh-oh, but it's well struck. Ben Parker's out there, and that'll do it for the top of the 7th inning. Blake Benson keeps them at bay. Tailgaters off the board, and if that's the Blake Benson we're going to see this season, that's quickly one of my favorite pitchers in the sport.
Yeah, Benny, man, he's electric. And a guy last year had a 3.18 ERA with the Party Animals. He was really, really solid last year. And now the Tailgaters quickly back out there on the diamond, trying to speed it up. A guy that I absolutely love, though, Jonathan Sunshine Looters, who has played all 7 positions behind the pitcher today. Diving grab at second there in the 2nd inning. Or excuse me, at first, able to catch it. Third base in the 3rd inning. Shortstop, left field, center field, and will now play the bottom half of the 7th out in right field. All 7 positions behind the pitcher. I would say, where else would you rather see this? We've seen it in Manatee. KJ played all 7 positions behind the pitcher last year. Denny Hosley once played all 9 positions in an inning. And happy birthday, not to Sunshine, but that young person in the crowd. Man, I love Sunshine.
Honestly, same. Just such a good individual. We had a great talk last night. They have a chance in right field here. Looks like it's stalling more up in center, however, and Indiana Stanley pops it up to himself for a trick play and a big one.
That is great situational awareness. Indiana Stanley, who is known for the backflip catches, knowing right here, right now, in this very moment, you lead only by 1 trick play, able to extend that back out to 2. If you can stack trick plays in this inning as much as possible with Joe Sperone, Broomall, Pennsylvania's finest on the mound, that is what you're shooting for.
Malden scrapes the sky. Mac Danford underneath it. Does it the simple way, and you know, you'd like to see it tip it at the same time. He was moving in on that one. That's good situational awareness to not go for the
great feel from Mac. You see he wanted to go for the tip, but he realized it's very important for 2 reasons. One, you got to get that out number 2 because the lineup card flips over for Ben Parker. But 2, not that we're in dire straits with the clock right now, but it's getting close.
Well struck ball into left center field. Ben Parker continues to see watermelons instead of banana balls at the plate. Walk-off runs aboard. And who else would you want up right now but Tanner Allen? He's already gone yard to the pull side, and this one hit it off the fountain and right. One here would make it a 4-1 Coconuts lead. Got the Oakleys on, the shirt off, and football pads on the bottom half. It's quite the look, TA.
He also has his spikes with those spats on the bottom of them, like the football players wear, wrapped up in all that tape.
He's been doing that since his high school days, was a quarterback. Now here, it's a line drive that gets through the middle. Jordan Hussein can't corral it. Ben Parker's off to the races. It's a double. Parker rounding third. The relay not in time. Loco Beach has a 4th point on a well-struck double from Tanner Allen. He's having himself an afternoon. Happy Sunday. Tanner Allen blew it by Hussein. Continued to roll its way out, and when Ben Parker's on the bases, he's always got a nose for home plate.
Yeah, man, he's a speedster. I mean, Ben just continues to score a bunch of runs today, and he's going and going and going. 4-1, man. Coconuts in charge.
Guts, glory, C.J. Williams. He comes out in the 8th inning. See if they want to extend him for a couple here. The team's closer allowed his first earned run in the history of his banana ball playing career last night. But this is what you expect from C.J. Oh, no! Couldn't get the out.
Jordan Brewer, yeah, he wants him to challenge him. I say it's worth the challenge.
Rocco trusts his guys. Let's see this. It's bobbled.
Ooh, that's tight, man. I want to see another angle of that. So it's when Brewer puts the glove, but then his hand comes up. If we could slow that down, that's going to tell us right here. His hand is on the ball way before Moon's foot hits. I think he's out. I think he's out, AJ. Unfortunately, I think he's out. Because you see the glove go on top, but his hand comes under it. So when does his hand have full possession of the banana ball? It looks like he does steal about half a step before Moon touches first base.
Either way, that is a huge way to help your pitcher out. C.J. Williams last night got 2 quick outs. The rest is history. Kyle Martin, one of the most exciting home runs I've ever seen. Comes out today. And now Jordan Brewer is able to help him out. That is a great play over at first.
Folks here in Texas booing. How about that? I love the passion with these Tailgater fans. But as the voice of your team that I love so much, unfortunately, that is very much so the correct call.
So the bad man, C.J. Williams, gets his first out and about the most unorthodox 1-3 putout you'll see. And it's right back to him again. This time he doesn't struggle to corral it. 1-3. Jordan Brewer caught that on the back of the glove. That's a trick play. Get another look at it. Jake Skoll made that popular.
Underhand toss, though. That'll be interesting to see if it's officially ruled a trick play or not. Usually those are only ruled trick plays in the air as a fly ball or as a hard throw, defined as an overhand throw. That was an underhand throw right there. We'll check with our official score because that is big. That would put it at 7-5 Tailgaters or 7-6 if that trick play counts.
Dane Toughlin between the legs. Jordan Brewer underneath him. Double trick play.
Doesn't matter if that last one counted or not, because that's a double trick play. Negates the equalizer point, and the Loco Beach Coconuts win the trick play battle for now. Up 8-7, I believe, in the trick play battle, and the Tailgaters now have 3 outs to make that up and see if they can win back to equalizer.
Jordan Brewer is so much fun to watch play first base. We just saw him grab a ball barehanded and then do that acrobatic move to convert on Dane Toughlin's double trick play. Let's take a look at what trick plays have gotten us to this moment. Started with Loco Beach. Starter Krem on the mound, Dalton Malden showing his prowess at second, but Texas had some answers of their own. We do have an official answer. It's an 8-7 trick play advantage for Loco Beach as it stands. Gives us a chance to go over the equalizer point. Big time half inning here for Texas. Because if the Ducks fall in a row here, you keep the Coconuts at bay and off the board, and you pick up 2 trick plays or more to get that advantage, it's a 4-2 ball game. The equalizer point in their favor.
And officially, just to clarify, that was not a trick play on the underhand toss with C.J. Williams where Brewer pinned it on the glove. That is still correct, though. It is 8-7. It was 7-6, and now it is 8-7. So looking at that trick play, no, pardon me, it should be 7-7 trick plays because it was 7-5, then we had the double trick play there. So trick play battle, fully clarify here. We're clarifying with our official scores. It is 7-7 in the official trick play battle. So the Tailgaters need just 1 trick play to win the equalizer point here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That's huge because you wanted to send it 4-2 going to the 9th. Loco Beach still has a chance to walk off this inning against a brand new arm to the Tailgaters and to Banana Ball. He's a rookie. He just joined the team about 2 weeks ago, and his name is Matthew Fletcher. Love this guy. He has been a very big add to the clubhouse. From Westerfield, Connecticut, played at LaSalle University, a Division III school. Last year had a 79 strikeout to 9 walk K to strikeout ratio, excuse me, K to walk ratio.
We've got Jordan Brewer mic'd up at the plate right now.
What's up, boys?
Oh yeah, well struck ball, left field, it's over him. Get on your horse, Jordan.
I'm here.
How's it feel?
Oh, it feels great, fellas. Feels great.
Good piece of hitting.
Hey, thank you, I finally hit one. I mean, you can. Hey, say hi to the boy. Say hi to the boy. They're up there somewhere. Yeah.
Is that what we call dad power?
Hey, dad power that goes over the fence, fellas.
Well struck ball has the inning-winning run at second. Vining does the same, and that is a huge hit. No equalizer point for Texas. Instead, it's a walk-off. Ashby Vining brings in Jordan Brewer. JB.
Let's go, boys.
It's a 5-1 lead.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Hey. Hey. Yep. Oh.
Multi-hit game for Ashby Vining. Jordan Brewer on the mic, ropes a double, and this game has been nothing, and I mean nothing, but going Loco from the beach.
Ashby Vining told me on the plane the other day that he was not looking forward to being the home team. I said, Ashby, it is the most advantageous thing in all of Banana Ball. He's like, with the equalizer point, I said, I love the equalizer point. It's still not equal. Being the home team in Banana Ball is so much more advantageous. And from the 3rd inning on, besides the 6th, the Loco Beach Coconuts have proven why. And Ashby hitting that walk-off double there, it's just, again, when you're able to walk off every single inning, possibly every single inning, the Coconuts have proven that. Now here in the 9th, against C.J. Williams, a man who gave up the game-tying home run in the 9th last night, the Tailgaters have a much larger deficit to come back from. Just 1 point last night. Right now, down 5 points to 1. What an 8th inning, though, from Jordan Brewer. Let's go back to that, right? Jordan Brewer secures the double trick play on the end of that 5-3. Tied the trick play battle at 7. And then the Coconuts don't even give the Tailgaters a defensive opportunity to record a trick play. Walk off the inning. That's a 2-point swing right there by the boys in teal and orange. And now they very much so have in their hands a golden opportunity to move back over 500.
Jordan Brewer really just did it himself in that inning. I'm glad you touched on that, Brett, because if he doesn't go between the legs at first, Texas gets the equalizer point. And then, if that ball he strikes is hit to somebody, Texas can again get the equalizer point. It's a 2-point swing. Brewer now shirtless at first base. He's feeling himself. Coconuts 3 outs away from moving to 2-1. Fans have a chance. Ticketed for the seats, however. That one finds a back. Long strike as Kmart down 0-1. This is the matchup from a night ago. C.J. Williams has been itching to have another chance against Kyle Martin. What a play at first base from the Ninja umpire. Seth Markham just did that barehanded. Is that a Jordan Brewer impression?
I guess. That was something crazy, man. Seth Markham used to play a little ball back in his day.
1-2 count. Nobody away. Did Martin just do it again? No. This one's stalling up just in front of the track, running out of room. It's in our blind spot, and it's foul.
Gideon gave it a really good chase over there in front of the fence. Ooh, did that catch him in the chest? I think he kind of lost it as he transformed over there into the shadows. Never want to see that. That was not an out, still none out here in the top of the ninth.
We'll try the 1-2 again. C.J. Williams slowing away. I'll tell you, the ball just makes a different noise off Kyle Martin's bat. They all feel like they can leave the yard because it rings and echoes. The 2-2. This is away. It's a full count from C.J.
And it is a 5-1 ball game here in the top of the ninth inning. Full count to Kyle Martin.
Pitch misses low. No reason to try to extend to second, but he's going to anyways. The ball gets into the outfield. That is why you extend. Now he's headed to third. Everyone touches the banana ball, but Kyle Martin was able to work his way back from down in the count to over to third base on a ball four sprint.
Well, if that sixth inning taught us anything when the Tailgaters put 4 up, even if you're up by 4 points, 4 runs, whatever, in the ninth inning where every run counts as a point, you still got a shot.
Boys got to be on their P's and Q's here. Mac Danford watches another one miss, that time upstairs in the elevator shaft, 2-0. Location, C.J. Williams makes it a 3-1 count. But it's a second straight ball four sprint. Kyle Martin scores. Mac Danford to first. It's a 5-2 Loco Beach lead.
So now with Jose Brother Gonzalez, Taj Porter, and Indiana Stanley, you'd have to think if Brother gets on right here, the golden batter is going to come into play at some point for the Tailgaters, because right now, Taj, who stands on deck, represents the game tying point. Still none out here in the end.
I'd also like to point out that you'd have to think, first of all, I wish I could play banana ball growing up, but the sport wasn't around. So I grew up playing baseball, and this is the situation. It's sent high into the air, into the blue sky. Dane Tofflin helps his pitcher out for out number 1. I was going to say, this is a situation in traditional baseball where you go out there and talk to your guy on the mound. You know, you've got the lead, just settle in. But C.J. Williams is on an island. He's alone out there and just has to battle with his emotions.
Gideon Antel, I don't know if he's cramping or was on that play over there at the wall. He is coming off of the field. J.D. Urso just entered the ball game to play right field for the Coconuts as Taj Porter steps up to the dish. Hope everything's okay with Gideon.
Oh, goodness. That's something to keep an eye on. He's been electrifying early in his Coconuts career. High fly ball. Urso's going to get tested. Let's see if he was staying hot on the bench. No, Pumps calls him off.
That's great situational awareness by Ben Parker, a guy who just came out there dealing with the sun. And now, A.J. Switek, your boys One more out to get, and they bring on Zachary Smith.
Couple of warm-up pitches, all he needs. Smith, homecoming game. ACU product. But he's going to have to deal with the golden robe.
The Texas Tailgaters are invoking the Golden Batter Rule. Now batting in place of Indy Stanley is the Tailgaters' Golden Batter, Kyle Kmart Martin.
In this same spot in the lineup a night ago, Kyle Martin hit a game-tying home run as the Golden Batter. Right here, can't tie it up, but can bring us within a point if he sends one over the wall. So far today, Kmart, not a hit, but 2 ball 4 sprints.
Smith's first pitch to him. Misses a hair outside. Electrifying a night ago. Kyle Martin. Very mature approach. Patience in the box. Ahead 3-0 in the count. Ball 4 sprint. All 7 defenders behind Zach Smith have to touch that banana ball. They do. And the tying run's going to come to the plate now. Right when all hope seemed lost. This is a big, big, big time look.
And there's nobody else you'd want today. Jason Arndt has been the best hitter today for the Tailgaters. A couple of doubles on his ledger, including an RBI double.
Quickly ahead 2-0 in the count. Zach Smith trying to close out the game. Arndt nearly able to get it pull side again. Pulled it just foul. Righty on righty. Smith kicks some dust up. 3 balls and a strike. It's another ball 4 sprint. 4th of the inning. Run comes in to score. Kyle Martin moves over to 3rd. Now a 2-run 9th for Texas, who has the go-ahead run coming up to the plate in Jordan Hussein.
If you'd have told me entering this inning we'd have the game-tying run on first, I'd been okay with that. Putting the bat in the hand of your captain.
Good job to get ahead from Zach Smith. Line drive, Coughlin's got it, and that's a Loco Beach win. Let's go, Loco, baby. They're riding the wave all the way to the luau. And in the team's first ever home game, how more poetic could it be than to close things out victorious? Your final score, Loco Beach Coconuts 5, Texas Tailgaters 3, and it's time to hit the celebratory dance.
Your Texas Tailgaters as well over here.
Oh gosh, there's a pool party to get to in right. Everyone wants in.
Fans, thank you so much for an amazing atmosphere, electricity you brought today. We absolutely love being here in Frisco.
Wow, are they all gonna jump in? Oh,
there goes one.
We can't wait to come.
Brett Carson won the race.
Some of the guys are stripping down. Some of them are just hopping on in.
Welcome to 2-1. Feels pretty good.
And what better way to celebrate than in a lazy river in right field? We've got Rex Castillo down to talk with our showman of the game.
Home run, a triple. They found barrels here at Loco Beach, and they found themselves a big-time win. Tanner, how does it feel to get the home win to prevent this week?
Oh, man, last night we lost a heartbreaker. But it says a lot about our team coming out to play with the same energy, playing hard, pitchers filled up the zone. Guys, we found some barrels, moved runners, a few big swings, and we got a big nut win. How about that?
And also, vibes were high from the beginning. It was a little rough at the end. What does it say about this team's fight to keep the vibes high?
Hey, the game is all about ups and downs. Ups and downs. You got to do your best to say even kill. I always say never too high, never too low. Level-headed, playing the same game all the time, baby. That's what we did today.
Hey, we had a question from Banana Ball backstage. 14-year-old Mimi wants to know, what is your favorite park that you've ever played in?
Favorite park I've ever played in? Guys, I believe maroon and white. Duty Noble Field, no question.
And another question for you. You're having all this fun here. All the vibes are high. You're representing this brand all across. What's it like to spread the vibes wherever you go, especially with this squad?
Oh, that's what we do. Beach to you. Spring break is going on a tour all around America. We can't wait to see you there.
We got to keep you here, man. You bleed maroon and white. You have some dogs in here. What's it like to do it with some fellow SEC guys here in the bullpen?
There's nothing compares to the maroon and white, and it's a true honor. Almost makes a tear come to my eye seeing the maroon and white stands. Maybe here at Cowbell too, so that's really, really cool.
Hey, look, cowbells, high vibes, and even barrels for this guy. A triple and a home run. Heck of a game, Tanner. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Roll nuts.
Hey, roll nuts. Guys, back to you.
Roll nuts, baby. They earned the trip to the lazy river. Tanner Allen, showman of the game for good reason.
Tanner Allen, dude. That's my guy. It's my absolute guy. I've told the story a few times. Starkville, Mississippi, last year. Send Tanner Allen a DM. Ask him if he just wants to be on the broadcast because he's one of the greatest players in the history of Mississippi State. He says, sure, why not? Comes in the booth with Drake Toll and myself. After that, I said, man, you can still play a little ball, huh? He said, I think so. What's that banana ball thing all about? I think I might be interested. It's funny. We were talking about this morning. He said, I think I might be interested, but I don't know. Sends Barry Aldridge a text, goes to Trout in L.A. and dressed up as Elvis Presley. And then today, T.A., man, and we talked about it in the pregame show, A.J. When you got a guy that's as good as Tanner Allen, he's going to catch up. Jesse Cole, what do you got for us?
Jesse, an incredible showing here for one of the newer franchises, one of the younger franchises in the Texas Tailgaters. What's it like to see them put on a show like this here in Frisco?
Test for these guys, to be on the road. We'd have 3 different shows going on around the country, and the Texas Tailgaters had to carry this show. And obviously the Coconuts, they're here, they don't mess around, and it's fun to watch them. And they created a lot of fans again tonight or today, and after last night with the Tailgaters, it's amazing to see what's happening with the fan base. You don't have a visiting team win or not their show, they're in Texas, and the crowd goes absolutely crazy. It's fun to watch.
A new guy to the game, Tanner Allen, who had to embrace everything that Banana Ball was compared to what he was doing. What's it like to see a guy like that and so many guys like him embrace the Banana Ball culture?
Well, they're owning it. The guys, the Coconuts, of course, a lot of them play with their shirts off. They're just having fun. They're owning it. And I think that's what's great. I think these guys understand that the game is meant to have fun, and when you have fun, you perform better. And you see that with all these guys. It's a big adjustment for a lot of the professional players. Every day they got to grind and grind to try to get to the next level, and they're competing against their teammates on how they go. Here we're all in this together, and that's what's great. Right now after the show, all the players, both teams are going to go out, meet the fans. We're all going to have dinner together, and it's just they compete on the field, but we're in this together to put on a great show, and the guys are playing better because of it.
The competition, obviously a big signature this year. That game almost went down to the wire. It could have gone either way, and it was walk-off fashion the night before. How much fun is it to see this league get as competitive but entertain the fans as it's going?
Well, it's great. It's a great start. We still got a lot of work today, a lot of work to do. And, I think the one less hour of sleep affected a little bit today. I think, obviously the guys know that we can get better. And so I think it's just the starting point. But when you have great moments like a golden batter home run to tie the game, and you have great, this game was out of hand. And then it came back, and literally the tying run is on first base. That's what the beauty of Banana Ball. No matter what, there's no such thing as really a blowout. You can always be in it. And they were all watching Equalizer Point, and that almost came down to it at the end. And so that's what I love about this game. And remember, a lot of these guys were just learning. We're brand new. So many new players, 65-plus brand new players to Banana Ball this year. And we're only a few games in, so I can't wait to see where we are in a few weeks and a few months.
Whether there's a football stadium or a stadium like this, the energy was high. What's it like to see that energy in the fans be electrified by the play here on the field?
I mean, it's great. Whether we're at a 5,000-seat stadium or, next week at the Superdome, 75,000 fans. I mean, it's great. I mean, you look all around, every single stadium's full. All the seats are full. They're here early and hours before the game, and they stay till the end. And that's what's great about this game and great about the fans, that they really stay here and they support, because you never know what's going to happen, and you may miss something if you leave early, and that's what's fun to watch.
That's why a lot of us stay here. Jesse says it all the time. We're still in the first inning. But AJ, Brett, back to you.
Jesse Cole put it perfectly. When you have fun, the good play comes. And I'll tell you what, there's no team having more fun than Loco Beach right now. 2-1. We're going Loco, baby. Beach to you.
That's it. You don't have a question for me. Sure. The Texas Tailgaters, man, returning here to Frisco. That's a special spot. Split it last year, 1-1. And another special weekend again this weekend. I think Jesse put it so eloquently about our game today. I mean, man, Loco Beach dominated. I mean, they absolutely dominated the game today. But you still had the game-tying run and the go-ahead run / point at the plate there during the final out. It was special stuff. You've seen Zach Smith come on, a guy from Abilene, Texas, played at Abilene Christian, coached at Abilene Christian, family lineage there, come on and record the final out there for Loco Beach. Special moment for him. Special moment for both brands this weekend. FSU with the Banana Ball kickoff, special. We talked about it, man. It's something that's been in the works. Our team president, Jared Orton's had in the works for years. But this weekend, the fact that our sport has been able to prove that we can put on 3 successful shows across this great country. We're going to continue to do that the whole year. Forget in between the lines. Forget coconuts. Forget tailgaters. Forget bananas. Forget party animals. Forget clowns. Forget firefighters. What our sport, what our organization is able to do right now, bar none, to anybody else in this country. That's what I'm most special about this weekend, AJ Swiatek. I am proud to be a part of Banana Bowl this weekend. I'm also proud to be a part of these Texas Tailgaters and excited to head to Round Rock next weekend.
That's the beauty of Banana Ball. It has been an honor sharing the booth with someone that I consider a good friend, Brett Loftus. So for our amazing production crew that's working on site here in Frisco, Texas, I wish I had the time to say everyone by name, but we've got to go catch a wave and we've got a luau to get to. Go Loco, baby. That's a Coconuts win.
Gator up.